Alright, so I'm just gonna get started. I'm gonna take my Professional by Benefit Cosmetics, and it minimizes pores, it just fills everything in, and it smooths everything out. So once that's done, you can kind of see that my skin looks a little bit better. It's a little bit filled, all my pores. You can, if you are oily, I recommend using a setting powder, which is a translucent powder. You can use a no color one by RCMA, the colorless one, or I like to use the Ben Nye banana powder. So if you are oily and you don't want to look as dewy, because I'm very oily and I still like to glow like a Bisshhh, but I don't want to be glowing in this area. I want to be glowing like right here, my nose, you know, in certain areas that you want to be glowing. So what I do is I'll go in with a little bit of the Ben Nye banana powder and I'll put it onto the cap right here. And what I'll do is I'll go in to the areas where I am the most oily. So that is right here, the cheeks, because that's where all of my the biggest pores are, my nose, my forehead, and a little bit down by my chin. You don't have to put a lot because you're gonna put your foundation over it. So you're just gonna sweep it on, and you're not gonna put it, as I was saying before, I just made the biggest mess ever. You're just gonna want to sweep it on and not let it sit too long, because you're gonna place your foundation over it and you don't want it to look cakey and built up in those certain areas. But this is gonna help absorb some of the oils that do come out before they shine through your face, and you can see it visibly. I am super oily, and I'm pretty sure like throughout the year I've gotten oilier, more oily because of my eating habits. I don't eat as healthy as I used to, so of course my skin has just been everywhere. So once that is done, you can go right into your foundation. Just like your regular routine, I'm just going to take my foundation, and this is the Anastasia Beverly Hills foundation stick in the shade Caramel. I think this is a little too dark because, let's see, no, it might work. I know when I used it a couple times before that it was a little too dark. I don't have a mirror, I left my mirror in my room, so I'm just gonna go here, just place it on my head. You can hear the motorcycle, that's my neighbor, and I'm just putting it on my face. What I love about this foundation stick is that it's very natural looking. So, I mean, I know it looks like I'm putting on a lot because I feel like I'm putting on a lot. Like I pretty much colored my whole face in, but it doesn't feel heavy or anything like that, and it still looks very natural once it's all blended in. So you can take a brush like this, or you can take a beauty blender. I am going to use the brush. It's totally up to you, whichever you feel blends your foundation out. Ooh. Okay, maybe it doesn't look too bad. Okay. Now that that is all done, I'm gonna go in with my concealer. I am just gonna go in and place some on there. I'm gonna highlight my forehead, down my nose, and my chin. Okay, so I'm gonna use a beauty blender. Small beauty blender. Looks like I'm squeezing nothing. And I'm just gonna go in and I'm just gonna dab and blend in my concealer. So once that is all blended out, I'm gonna go in and I'm going to set my concealer. So I'm gonna take my Ben Nye banana powder, and I'm going to take a little bit again, and I'm just going to set those areas lightly, known as baking. I'm going to try to take as little as I can and just dab it onto those areas and then blend it into my face. I'm just blending in that banana powder. This is going to keep your face, your makeup, your concealer from moving. It's going to set it and make sure that it doesn't move all day. Okay, so now we are going to go ahead and bronze up the face. You can contour, you can do whatever you like with your face. I'm just going to go in and warm up my face a little bit. Okay, so now that the face is all warmed up, I'm going to move on to the fun part, the Dewy Glow. Yeah, now that is all done, I am going to go in for my highlight. And today's highlight, I'm using Illuminati by Artist Couture, and it's a Diamond Glow powder. And it's a loose powder, very pigmented. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put on some highlight like normal. You don't have to do anything crazy. I'm using my Sigma strobing fan. It's the F42. So I'm just gonna go ahead and place some on there. So look, you guys see that? Oh my god. And that isn't my little secret though. So just look at that. Really good. With my finger and blend it out. Okay, and then after I'm done with my highlight, I usually like to go in with a blush, and this is by Tarte Cosmetics, and it is Exposed. Place this on my cheeks, and this just kind of helps blend. It'll blend in your highlight with your blush very nicely. So now that that is all done, I'm pretty much done with my face. What you're going to want to do now is key. So this is the setting spray. It's the Slay All Day Setting Spray by Gerard Cosmetics. And this is in tea/ginger. And I'm just going to spray some on my face. It smells so good. So good. Okay, so you're going to let that dry. But right before it dries completely, you're going to go in with that highlight one more time. And you're going to blend that onto the areas that I want. Whew. Oh my god. I think I put a little too much. I'm gonna blend that out. That is pretty much it for the face. So if you guys look, my highlight is beaming. It doesn't look, it looks overdone on camera. Overdone? Yeah, that's what it's called. It looks crazy and overdone on camera, but when I go outside, it looks healthy and it looks glowy. And if you don't like it being overdone, that is completely up to you. You can stop. But what I suggest, instead of putting 2 layers of highlight, you can just set your spray, put your setting spray on, and then put highlight the very last thing that you do, if that makes sense. So the very last thing that you do is put on highlight. So setting spray and then put your highlight on. Okay guys, so I went ahead and did this eye off camera, and I'm going to show you how I did it on this eye on camera. So today's palette is the ManEater palette by Tarte. I absolutely love this palette. I love that it comes with its own little mirror, and I love all of these shades that it comes with. It's perfect for every day. It's a nice neutral palette, and the size, let me see, it's like as big as my hand, so it's very travel friendly, which is what I love. I definitely am going to stick this into my purse after I'm done filming because I love all the shades in it, and you know, just in case. So for today's eye, I only used, let's see, 1, 2, 3 shades. and came out with this look. I didn't use any liner, and I put on some lashes, and we're good. So for today's look, I'm gonna go ahead and start off with my Morphe M441 brush, and I'm going to take the shade Saucy, and it's this color right here, and this is gonna act as my transition shade. I'm gonna put that right into my crease and blend it out. The next shade I'm gonna go in with is, where's my brush? So the next brush I'm gonna pick up is the M503, and it just looks like this. And I'm gonna take the darkest brown shade here, and it's called Midnight, and this is going to define our crease. So I'm just placing this right into the crease, and I'm gonna pull it in about halfway and then make an outer V on the outer third of my eye. Take that same M441 brush, and I'm gonna go in with nothing on it, and I'm just gonna blend the Midnight and the Saucy color together, and I'm just gonna blend it out. I'm going to take a little bit more of that Saucy color because I kind of pulled up the brown a little too high, and I'm going to go right above it, and I'm going to place that again. I'm going to blend it out. Okay, perfect. So now that that's done, pretty much done with the eye, I'm just going to take a flat brush. Let me see. I'm going to take a flat brush, and this is a Coastal Scents brush. It is a BRCN02 brush, and it just looks like this. I'm going to take the shade Foxy, and it's this nice golden shimmery color right here at the top, and I'm going to place that on my lid. And then I'm going to go in with the blending brush, and I'm going to take a little bit of Saucy and Midnight blended together, and I'm just going to pull that brown and the reddish brown up into the crease and right above that middle center line. That way it looks a little bit more blended rather than just going from the shimmery to the dark. And that is it for the eyeshadow. So today's lashes, I'm using the Lily Lashes in the style Miami. So next, I'm going to take a black eyeliner, and this is the ManEater Self-Sharpening Pencil, I believe. Yep, it's Self-Sharpening Eyeliner. I keep trying to like turn it, but nope, it does it. Just gonna tight line my under eye, and then I'm going to quickly grab a pencil brush. This is the M169, and I'm going to take the Midnight and Saucy, and I want to take that right to my lower lash line. For my lower lash line, I'm using the Triple Tarte Mascara by PUR Cosmetics. I love this thing. The brush is so small, and it gets into all of those little hairs you have underneath there. Let that dry. Okay, before I let that dry and take it off, I'm going to take my Reveal Beauty Mini Lash Curler, and I'm going to curl my natural lashes and my false lashes together. For my lips today, I am using the Anastasia Beverly Hills Ashton liquid lipstick, and it looks just like this. I'm going to finish my wiping this little mascara off. I'm going to go brush my hair a little bit, maybe just put it up because I'm lazy, and I'll be right back. Okay guys, this is the final look. I just put my hair up into a bun, And I also cleaned up my mascara. The last thing that I did was I changed my lash style from Miami to J Makeup. That is pretty much it for this look. I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial. Please let me know what kind of videos you guys want me to see, whether it's something basic or if it's something really hard. You know, I really want to get back to the basics and whatnot, you know, like how to apply eyeliner or what, you know, makeup for teenagers, makeup for moms, and, you know, mom stories and just stuff like that. So just let me know what you guys want to see. I really enjoyed filming. It's nice to have a setup and have my lights back again. I feel so comfortable talking in front of this camera, and I haven't felt that way in a really long time. So I guess that's all I have to say. I love you guys, and please remember to thumbs this video up, subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and I will talk to you guys in my next video. Bye guys!